Okay, we back. Let's go ahead and attach this cable right here. This is the fan header. This is the only thing that we need to plug in before the graphics card. You see the graphics card, the cable's still back here. Everything else is plugged in. We just need to address these fan headers. So let's go ahead and stick that on the underside. On the motherboard, you got a bunch of places to put it. Right here, it says System 3 fans. I don't know if you can see that. System 3 fan. Fan 3 pump. You got more up here, more fan headers up there. System fan, CPU fan, etc., etc. More on the side. Hold on, right there. But for now, we just gonna plug that bad boy right here. So with these little railings, these guardrails that I like to call them, you can just line that up with the actual railing and not the pins, because the pins are a little hard to line up. So I just line up these little rails. Let me stop twisting and turning it. Jesus Christ. Just line up these little rails right there and slide that on in. Okay, just like that. Fans connected. Now, what would be the last thing to do in this case before we pop that GPU in? It would be to prep, making sure we can actually put it in, because the grills are in the way. So we take these off. Prep. Where the fuck did my screwdriver go? Oh, right here. You want to prep by taking off these grills. So let's take that out. Oh, all we would do is line up our PCIe bracket with the available bracket. So our bracket in this case, it would be right here at the top. Right, this is your unlock right here. This is how you know it's unlocked. You snap that on down, and now it's ready to be filled. Pause. Let's go ahead and slide this goddamn graphics card in. So, then line up that PCIe bracket, just like that. Push down, but with not hella force. You should hear it snap. Use those same screws that you use to unscrew those brackets. Don't skimp on that. We take that PCIe cable from earlier that we did not use, and we plug that bad boy on up like that. I want to grab this cable right here, put it into this slot right here. You don't have to do all of them at the same time. I just did that one side right here, and I still got this side. Go ahead and plug that in next. Boom, just like that. With this, don't really matter what you do with it. Kind of just tuck that on back, call it a day. And speaking of calling it a day, you just built your first computer. Pretty much. I didn't show everything, but I showed exactly what you need. You just gonna need a cooler before you boot that on. For real. Because it's not even gonna let you turn on unless it got a cooler. I swear. It won't. With the back cables, it's pretty much a nightmare right now, but it's very simple to attack. Really, if you want to be lazy about it, you can just push everything to the back and slap that back panel on. And then, you know, nobody will be back there. You can say that to yourself. Make yourself feel better. I mean, I would build the whole PC for y'all, but I literally don't have the whole PC. I don't have a cooler. I literally need the cooler. Like, I could start it and boot it up and stuff, but I need a cooler. SSD cooler, that's all I need for this computer to be built or finished. And a better GPU. But, you know, this is just for y'all to kind of understand what the fuck is going on. Somebody asked me to do a GPU to swap the GPU out. That's what they asked me to do. So I'm gonna show that real quick. Okay, so GPU swap. GPU swap is very easy. First thing you want to do is start out with that power. Take the power cable out. Okay, power cable is now out. Second thing you want to do is, well, what I would do is I would really just lay it flat on the desk. Because I actually hate working with GPUs when they're standing straight up like that. We back. Second thing you want to do is go ahead and unscrew the GPU from the case. And the last and most important thing you want to do before you even think about pulling this graphics card out is to make sure you hit that unlock button. Now, this one is pretty big. This is the unlock button. You saw how my graphics card just jumped up. It's because it's not being grabbed by this lock anymore. You always want to push that down before you take the graphics card out. And now you should, with a little bit of pressure, should be able to take that graphics card straight on out, just like that. Just pull up. So now you got your unlocked graphics card slot still unlocked, and all you would do is just pop that new graphics card in, just like this. Pretending that this is a new graphics card, lining up that PCIe slot, pushing it down, screwing it in, screw that joint back up in, like that, and sliding that PCIe bracket. I said bracket. And sliding that PCIe cable back on in there for that power draw. That's one side. Let me get the other. Okay. And just like that, you swapped your graphics card out. Now you should be good to go. You're going to have to do your driver settings and stuff like that, but I can't show that necessarily right now. Maybe later.